Good morning, welcome to Trend Signal and our trade of the day. So today we're going to look at something slightly different. It's the DAX on a 2-minute chart from our dynamic trader package. So these trades and this strategy is basically for those who want more trades, who want them to be lasting a much shorter amount of time. No carrying these trades overnight, that's for sure. Typically they'll last 1 minute to 30 minutes and we'll get plenty of them in the day. Now what I will mention, first thing, if I mention 2-minute chart, people might go into a bit of a panic and think it's going to be crazy. It isn't. It's going to be really calm, really controlled. So we've had 4 trades since 8 o'clock, since our 8 o'clock start this morning. 2 what we call our standard trades, 2 continuation trades, and the latest trade is still running at the moment. We'll come on to that in a moment. So first trade occurred 8:14 this morning, so closed the 8:14 candle, 18,280. We had a stop, and you can see SL down in the data panel at the side here, where my cursor is, telling us the stop on this one, 30 points. And then off it went, down it goes, and at its best moved about 40 points. So in that period, from the entry here down to its lows here, we've got a window there to take a nice amount of points out of this trade. Let's say you've only taken 10. It's not a great deal, is it? Out of a 40-pip move, that's not too bad. Let's say, and then as we come down, we get another bite of that cherry at this point here, 8:32, where we have what we call a continuation trade. So if you've already taken your points out of that trade, that previous trade, we're in again for another bite, again in a really controlled manner, and you know all these entries are exactly the same for our traders. So there's that duplication for entering these high probability trades to a very specific set of rules. So in we go on this one. Stop much smaller on this one. Stop on this one was only 12 points. And again, down it comes. And at its best, over the next 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes, moves down around about 20 points. About 19 points, actually. And again, a good window to take some points. And remember, the stop is only about 12 points on this trade. And we move down around about 20 there. Pulls back a little bit, and then as it comes back down, we get another bite of the cherry as it moves lower again. So another continuation trade. This one's got a stop of around about 15 points, and at its best moves down around about just under 50 points. Remember, there's only a 15-pip stop on this trade, so a nice big window to take plenty of pips out of this trade. Even if you've only taken 10 out of each one, you're up 30 at that point, but you may well have been dramatically more. We then start turning back up, and we get another one of our standard trade entries. Remember, every single one of our traders will have been taking this trade. It is a duplicatable trade to get into a high probability entry situation. So on this particular one, entry is close of the 920 candle, stop 36 points. Here it is, and as you can see, this is a live chart. It's still running at the moment, still going up. At the moment, it's 80 points up against that 36-pip stop, and still going. And as it moves up, what we'll do with these trades, we'll lock in those pips as it moves. So if you've moved your stop up at this point, let's say to 18,300, you'd have locked in by then around about 50 plus points. If you want to be a bit more aggressive, you might want to lock in a bit more. Let's say where my cursor is, at that point we'd have locked in about 60 points, 55, 60, about 70 points we'd have locked in where my cursor is. Let's just see it go for a few moments, see if it comes back. And if it comes back to where my horizontal line is, my cursor, I'll just press close and I'll be out of the trade. Okay, simple as that. You see it's moving around there. I'll be a little bit more aggressive, just see if we can get stopped out. I'll move it up a little bit further, just to give it a chance to come back and just demonstrate what we're looking to do. You know, how aggressive you want to be is up to you on this. But at this point, we'd have locked in, let's say, at that point, we were locked in about 75 points against that 36-point stop. So you've got a fantastic return. If you're risking, for example, 1.5% of your account, then you'd be up. You'd have made about 3% on this one, plus all the percentages on those previous 3 trades. So as it pulls back down, remember I've been pretty aggressive moving my stop up here. You may want to give it a little bit more room, entirely up to us as individuals. But there's one thing for sure. It's not going to be a losing trade, is it? Oh, it's trying to go back up again now. So we'll leave it there, and hopefully that was a good view into dynamic trader and trading, intraday trading in a really controlled manner. No panic, no stress, everything done to a particular rule. There we go. It's hit our stop, and so I'd simply press close, and we'd be out of the trade for 75 points versus that 36 pip stop. Thank you very much, everyone.
Want to learn how to find profitable trades like this? Register for our free trading webinar and discover the strategies that turn you into a confident trader. Prefer a more hands-on approach? Schedule a one-to-one walkthrough with a senior trader. See our software in action and get those questions answered, and take control of your trading journey.